What's up, Facebook, YouTube, vaughn.com, any particular person that's watching this video? It's me, John Vaughn, your favorite person on the internet. And why I'm on the internet? Basically because the United States government, the Defense Department, had a plan, an ideal, which was to create the internet, and they kind of decided that it wasn't very useful for their purposes, so they say, so they turned it over to the public. We have the internet, and I'm fortunate enough to know somebody who has enough money to pay for an internet connection that I could be on. And really, I know I could have a shirt on, but it's about 104 degrees outside where I live at, and I've been outside trying to work on my tan, so I'm a little hot right now. And I was just outside taking a break from what I've been doing, and what I've been doing has been putting my programming skills on a different type of test today. It's something I'm not used to doing, but I've been doing it based on a couple of requests from a couple people. I'm used to using a regular command terminal, and that's a no today, not really using a regular command terminal. Been forced to use a Cygwin terminal, which is basically like a Unix terminal, a Linux shell, that just operates inside a Windows system, so it's a little different to operate. I've been having to do that to generate keys, and I've had to use a Git terminal today, you see, so I could download some repositories, because I've been actually editing Eclipse. What I've been trying to do and what I've actually been doing, people ask me that all the time, like they don't ever get to see me. They say I don't come out of the sticks because I live in the middle of nowhere. This is what I've actually been doing, and you can't really see it really well, but it says FB test, hello world, Facebook test activity. I've been trying to get Eclipse set up and get my Android app development project set up where you can actually integrate Facebook into the app. You could actually do Facebook queries, you can do a lot of stuff through Facebook socially inside your Android app, which makes it easier for the user to use because they're used to using Facebook. It makes it a lot similar. It gives you, they're already on Facebook, so it lets them access all their Facebook information inside your app, so they don't have to leave your app to look at Facebook. If they want to look at Facebook more than they want to look at your app in particular, they can stay logged into your app. There's a lot of good features, trust me, a lot of, if you're an app developing person and you don't know how to integrate Facebook into the apps that you're developing, you're going to be a step behind. So I've been trying to do it basically how I've been trying to do it today, and I mean, I'm somewhat successful. I've been looking a lot off of this Facebook developer page, which basically goes step by step what you need to do to, you know, it even gives you snippets of code on what you need to do to be able to integrate your app into Facebook. And basically what my app does right now is allow you to sign into Facebook through the app and then now you're able to do all the activities that you could once you sign into Facebook. The thing I'm working on right now is checking in, where you could have a simple button in your app so that the user in your app could just hit it, and if they want to add a message they can, but basically just check into your business wherever they're at. So simple feature, but not so simple when it comes to code. That's why I love doing it, because it's a challenge. I've been actually doing a lot since I got back from Ecuador, and that is one thing I hear a lot. What have you been doing? You've been back for over a week. And really, to tell you the truth, I've kind of done a lot of stuff. If you look on Google Play, and we can look there real quick. Since I got back to Ecuador, in the week that I've been back, I met a couple people, had a couple favors asked of me as far as developing apps. So if you look at the apps under my name, I've added a new one. This one right here, the Brooklyn Pizza Company, which is the first app that I've done like it. It's actually an app that is for the pizza company, for a restaurant. It navigates you to there, lets you call their place directly, look at their menu. So it's kind of a good app, it's a good tool for them. And I developed that and got it uploaded to the market, and I've actually already made a couple updates to it and went through that process, which is a pretty cool process, watching instead of, you know, debugging straight from your computer, which debugging is this, when you have a cable connected to your phone which sends the program from your computer through the cable. It's a different experience updating like that, and updating as far as getting your app uploaded to the Android market, getting it downloaded on your phone, updating it to Google server, and then waiting for Google server to send out a message to your phone that, hey, this app needs to be updated, and it going through the process and updating it, and you seeing the changes that way. It's a big difference, and it's fun to learn the difference between the two of them, because ultimately the latter, the second option, updating through Google on that server, no cable connected to your phone, that is how the end user is always going to receive their app updates. So it's a pretty important thing to do. And basically I almost have a business started. Got a couple more steps, which is basically just $240 that I have to pay to get everything set up as far as paperwork and what is involved legally. So and I've actually been able to meet with the Chamber of Commerce, and they kind of like my model for the company that I want to start. And it is pretty essential for, like, this place right here, you know, this Brooklyn Pizza Company. I was fortunate enough to meet this guy, and he had actually already contracted somebody to build him an app, and they told him it was going to take 6 months to develop. Got some money from him up front and everything. They actually never produced an app, a working app or anything for the client, and he was forced to sue them, and he still doesn't have his money or his app. And I was able to step in because he's an acquaintance of mine through a person that I love dearly, and he kind of needs some help. I'm happy to do it. And the way it affects his business is, I mean, it affects his business greatly. I've already seen that he has over 20 users that's downloaded his app. That means that he has 20 people that like his pizza that much. And you can incorporate promotional material. I mean, you really can go in depth into an app. And I've been learning a lot. I've been doing a lot of research as far as app development. And the typical app, even just a basic app, typically on average is going to cost at least $6,000. And that's just because, you know, the manpower that goes into it. Even if you want just a simple app, I mean, you do have to set up. I mean, we can look at a really, really simple app, and I mean, this simple app right here, this Facebook test that I'm doing, it doesn't really involve anything but a screen and a button, and the button doesn't have any functionality yet because I'm still trying to figure out the code to make the button actually sign you in to my room, my office, you know, this computer right here. I just haven't figured that out yet because I've been taking breaks to be outside working on my tan and talk to YouTube and Facebook and people on my webpage and really just myself, my camera. So, simple app. This is a simple app. Facebook test right here, you know, it's Facebook test, simple app. And if you look, everything that's inside there, you know, there's a lot of work that goes in it, especially if you really don't have an idea of what you're doing. And if you do, it's because you're an established app maker like me and you know how to build an app, or you're a company that has a payroll of guys like me that's doing it. And that's the reason why it's going to cost you so much, you know. And really, for a piece of software, $6,000 isn't a lot of money because that's an intellectual property that's going to be an asset to your company that you're going to be able to keep forever and depreciate over a very long lifetime. But that's besides the point. Facebook is kind of making it crazy to integrate with them, but that's going to be done by the end of the week. Facebook integration will be handled as far as what we need to do to use Facebook in whatever way we want in our apps that we develop. I'm probably going to take off, go look for a shirt or something, so I can actually make a video for Facebook or YouTube or something and not have to get a bunch of comments about how unprofessional it is that I would not be wearing a shirt in 104-degree weather. But that's the world of app development. My life's been relatively busy, especially since I got back from Ecuador. In case you really care, Ecuador was actually amazing. It was really, really great experience and kind of changed my mind about a lot of things, you know, that maybe I might like to be a teacher, because that feeling is, I mean, that feeling is pretty satisfying. You know, a room full of kids just asking you questions, wanting information from you, appreciating the fact that you know something that they don't and they want to learn it. You know, especially seeing them so enthusiastic about learning about technology, learning about programming, learning about computers, you know. Social media, that's the common thing that all the world has, you know. So we want to be connected. So I'm going to help us stay connected, and I'm going to get connected with doing some work. I got a couple more apps I got to develop. I've been working on another one which is not uploaded to the market yet. That's just because I don't have the menu for it yet. But app for my brother's restaurant, and I've learned a lot. Just the last two that I've developed. Won't be long. Everything will be set where I'll actually have a meeting with a lot of business owners in the Scottsburg area to see if any of them would like some custom applications built for whatever their small local business is. So sorry for wasting your time, Facebook and YouTube. It's been a good break. Thanks for watching, you know what I mean? I guess, yeah, I'll actually make a tutorial on how you can write all the code for this, because I know there's a lot of programmers out there that keep waiting for that video, and I still don't make it. But I'll get it done. Probably won't be wearing a shirt when I do it, but let's not focus on that. Let's focus on wherever this computer code is, somewhere around here. Let's do it. So, just like you know, it's John Vaughn. Definitely, I'm not from Mars, but thanks for watching.